Hello everyone, my name is Baturi Michael. I'm popularly known as Amiri. I'm a 400 level student in the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, and I'm vying for the position of BUSA President.
Hello everyone, I'm Christopher Achibong, a 400 level mechatronics engineering student vying for the post of the BUSA president.
Everyone, my name is Olaofe Utunde Taiwo, a 400 level student of electrical and electronics engineering, and I am running for the post of the BUSA president.
And this is me here on the Everything Arena.
You are welcome to the Everything Arena.
Welcome to the Everything Arena.
What's up, guys? My name is Chigozie Akano Divine, and welcome to the Everything Arena. It's election season, and I'm live here with
Christopher Achibong.
Baturi Michael, but most people call me Amiri.
Olaofe Utunde Taiwo.
Popular known as
Olati.
How stressed are you from a range of 1 to 10?
It's going to break the range. It's going to bring the range. I'm going to say 15.
Why Busa President?
People know me. I've served.
Okay.
I've served, even if not for BUSA, but I've served for like those schools. So,
How so?
they host like events. I used to be there, not social events like football activities and like sports in general. But play football a lot. So like, and I can't just be in a place where okay, I can change the system and amend the things that needs amendment. So a lot of things that are going on and people are like just talking about it, but they are not acting.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that's why I came out to say, okay, I can act on it and like change the system.
Why?
Okay. Serving as the technology secretary, there are a number of things that I did and implemented that I want to bring to BUSA. And then I said it in the manifesto yesterday, but just in case you didn't hear it, there's a 3 point agenda. It's based on communication, effective and strong, opportunities more for the individual student, and engagement. Increase student engagement. Yeah.
Why?
Because over time I've come to understand that when you want change or when you want to achieve something, personally I'm all about service. I see leadership as service. I've come to understand that when you want to lead, you have to serve, right? So I want to serve the students. I want to leave a legacy. I want for in 3 years when I'm not here anymore, students will say, "Oh, this person did this for us, and we're still benefiting from that right now." I want students to have a comfortable life, or I want to try giving them a comfortable life. So that's basically where I'm going for president.
What's a plan that you have for us, more or less?
And on like, actually, my main priority is to change the school like for good in terms of like why the dressing code. Like when people are complaining now, I don't know how true this is, but they're like saying no more baggy jeans stuff like that.
Yeah.
In terms of transportation, we're too much for the amount of care we have. It's too few. Look at now. What's your step?
No, Silva.
No, see, okay. Look at people from New York. They have exams, especially this week that they were doing their ICT. It was hectic for them. Some of them had to trek while they were late. Some of them even had to like get there 30 minutes late. They were begging. These are the complaints that got to me that okay, oh, if you enter, this is what you should work on. And this is what you work on. And as for the curfew, you know that the curfew time is not enough. While it was still 11, it was still perfect because we finished our class by 6.
Yeah.
You know, there's some people that do have 8 to 6. Like, we need time to rest. We are no machine, obviously. So, you 2 hours resting, start your reading by 8, like 10:30. Get food after your reading. You can't read for 2 hours, 30 minutes straight because obviously you press your phone, you get tired. You know, you're just deceiving yourself.
Sure.
Yeah. So, you just get your food. Some people don't even to get food again, like because of by 10 or 9 or 5
Yeah.
50,
I
people
was
are already
already
packing.
going. Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. Very
So,
true.
and then I said something I wanted to build a stronger relationship between staff and students, which I actually meant. Because me now, when I was 100 level, I was better that my course advisor, my own course advisor, I was scared of her. And I was like, Why would I be scared of my course advisor? Even if I'm scared of anybody, why my course advisor?
Very true.
I will need something. I'm going through my course. Like, please help me beg, help me text her. I'm like, go, go. And I saw that, I'm like, this is no carrying fire. She cannot bite me. She cannot do anything. She cannot kill me at all. And from there, I started like texting her, good day, ma, checking up on her, like just to go to her office and greet her. And like that, we became familiar, friends. I started building a relationship with like some other lecturers. So, because you might not know what you need from them, you don't know how and whenever they can assist you. So, and our lecturers, they are friendly, so but people don't know because they are always scared because some of our lecturers are not smiling, they don't smile. So automatically you think they are,
Yeah, they're
yes, they
mean.
are mean and stuff like that. Because if you see some other schools now, the way they, I'll be surprised. I was like, how this one are doing TikTok with their lecturers and they will be dancing. I'm like,
Hello. What are those things you want to leave behind as a legacy?
Like I said yesterday in my manifesto, uh, first I would like to obviously welfare should be our main focus. But aside welfare, I have three projects my administration will be working on. The three projects are the IT and cyber placement opportunities. I would explain on that later on. The scholarship opportunities, and then the Green Bells Initiative. Those would be my three main projects.
Briefly, because out of
Yes.
time, how
Yes.
would you explain the IT and cyber placement?
So for the IT and cyber placement, like I said yesterday, the ITC unit in Bells University, led by architect Dr. Fadi, have done something. They have a website right now, so everything is digital. So on that said website, they've streamlined some companies where you can apply. So it's not very stressful to get placements. But we want to go beyond that, right? We want to have strategic relationship partnerships with organizations, companies all over the country. Let's say, for example, in Lagos State, we get about 50 to 100 companies and we get 3 slots each in those companies
Mm-hmm.
for our students that will be going on IT. So when it's time for IT, you just have to send your letter there. There's no hassle.
Sorry.
There's no hassle for all of that. So once you send your letter, the company will accept you because we already have an agreement with them. So over the time, it wouldn't stop at that, right? Would
Mm-hmm.
also the agreements would delve into, oh, if these students perform excellently well in your
That's
organization,
insane,
yeah, please retain them after they graduate,
yeah. Okay,
right?
that's very
So that
interesting.
could explode into job opportunities for our students.
I think that's a problem that many people are facing presently.
Yeah, I
So thank you. Hopefully it works out. So
hopefully,
your second project, briefly,
yeah.
the scholarship one, got my attention.
Okay, so the scholarship one, I was speaking to the BUSA president from 2022, 2023, to be animation. It
2020,
should be 2023,
2024,
4,
2023,
2024,
2024.
yeah, 23, 24. I was speaking to him and I found out that he's a beneficiary for the Lagos State Scholarship Board, right? So we delved into that conversation, and I wasn't aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe because I wasn't aware of it, so there are a lot of other students that are also not aware of
I'm
it.
not aware of
Exactly.
it.
So I did a little research, and I found out my own state, Plateau State, also does something like that. And then I found out that it's not just Lagos or Plateau State; it's the 36 states in Nigeria, right? So for that particular scholarship, we just have to register our students. But because the states are divided into geographical
Mm-hmm.
zones, we cannot do all states in one administration. Too bulky.
Yeah.
So my administration will be focused on the southwest for now. We're in the
Okay.
southwest right now. So we'll focus on the southwest for now. And in about 3 to 4 years, we have covered other
All other
geographical zones. So
proposals.
how that
Okay.
would work is we register our students from the southwest for these programs, for this scholarship. So they'll take an examination. And the exams, if you feel it's in your first sitting, you can
It
retake the exams
again.
again.
Yeah.
So when you do that, that is going to run for about 3 to 4 years while you're in school. And the stipends you'll be getting is not something like 50,000 naira.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's up there.
Okay.
It's really up there. So if
So they pay for your tuition and they also pay you.
they send you a stipulated amount, about 300 to
So that's supposed to cover your
thereabouts.
tuition too.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
so
Okay.
when students are getting that, it's and they have a margin. Students enjoying that benefits should not go below the 3.5
Okay.
CGPA.
So it
So that we're
motivates them
feeling,
to
yeah, it motivates them to focus
keep
on
on. Okay.
academics more.
It's okay.
And over time, you'll see that those universities will be releasing more
Oh,
students
So,
with up there in
okay,
their
because they want to retain their
exactly,
scholarship.
exactly.
What's your plan like for the next session?
Okay, like I said earlier, communication. There are a lot of things you need to know. We students deserve to know a number of things. We deserve to know when things are being worked on. We deserve to know when things are being attended to. That's in the communication aspect. I will make sure that that will happen if elected. Opportunities. Different students want to do different things,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
it shouldn't be based on who you know or who you don't know. And I want to make
Nepotism.
that possible. I want you to be able to apply and get selected for any role you want within the confines of the
Yeah,
constitution and everything.
definitely.
Yeah. So then scholarships, academic opportunities, job opportunities, collaboration opportunities. This my focus this session is to help the individual student. That's you. So the third one is engagement. Most of what we hear about are parties and sports, but not everybody is interested in that. Of course, they will continue, events will continue, but I'm looking at other students, what do other students want, what other interests do they want, and as long as they are Bell students that want something, if elected, I will make sure that there is a space for you, a space that interest would happen, a space for that interest. Thank you.
All right. So, why president? And this
Um,
is your final year. And for someone who is right there, it can be really stressful. And I believe that there's something that motivates you, something that motivated you to run for this position, besides the plans they have for us. So, what's that motivation for you?
okay, the motivation is being a student. I know what it's like to have been in different conditions, whether it's back-to-back classes, 7 a.m. classes, having no water, and then you just complain. But you're not sure if someone is hearing you. You're not sure if somebody is
It's actually
even
listening. Yeah.
or even helping you to communicate it. So I want to be that person instead of leaving it out for anybody else. My passion is towards the students, towards our comfort, and towards our well-being.
Yeah.
Basically, that's my motivation for running.
I do believe I would lose though. But if the
Okay.
office of the president reaches out to me, oh, how can we go about this for Bell students? Like I said, I am looking to serve Bell University
Okay.
students. So even in
Yeah.
that situation, I would be happy to work with whomever is there.
I think, no, I think I know I'm willing and I'm ready for it. So, despite everything that will happen, despite everything that will go on in my final year,
Yeah.
I really believe it's something that I can live up to.
Time if elected or when elected, there are other things that will come up that I'll need to see. But this
All right. Just say anything to students. Maybe a word.
yeah, I can't wait to start working for you guys.
Who's right? Who's abused?
Thank you very much, guys.
Mm.
Bye.
Bye guys.
Thank you very much, Christopher.
Bye.